Y'all know we be on it, right? Because who they think they playing with, okay? So y'all know I was here and I just told y'all about this African initiative to redirect Black Americans $1.7 trillion, okay, of wealth, right, into the African continent. But let me tell y'all how I just found where they bizzling at in government. Cause you know your girl be digging. I be digging. And I done found this shit. Yeah. Let me show it to y'all. So this lady, okay, who's in the House of Representatives of Congress, representing California, and a Democrat, Sydney Kalmalerger, I don't know, I hope that's how you pronounce her name, Dove. She presented this bill right here, the African Diaspora Council Act. Here we go. And this was presented to Congress January 28th, 2025. Boy, I tell you, when we start digging, Essence Festa opened up a lot of shit, y'all. So, anywho, the bill is to establish the Advisory Council on African Diaspora Engagement in the United States and for other purposes. So, anywho, pause and read that. It basically says that, the advisory board will consist of people who are very well known, right? Government, sports, creative industries, business, academia, social work, and faith-based activities. So they trying to hit it from all fronts. They want people who are on this council that are of Black American descent, so-called African American, and African descent. Okay. And what they want to do with this, okay, advisory council shall advise the president through the Secretary of State on strengthening connections between the United States government and the African diaspora in the United States, right? In advising the president under paragraph 1, the advisory council shall provide information, analysis, and recommendations that address the following: strategies to advance equity and opportunity for African diaspora communities, including through efforts coordinated by the Domestic Policy Council under Executive Order 13985. Relating to advancing racial equity and support for underserved communities through the federal government. Now, we don't know what programs that would be, so we would have to watch that because they could play around with that a little bit to divert funds away from Black American communities. It's all in the language. Ways to support the United Nations Permanent Forum on People of African Descent. Okay. Programs and initiatives to strengthen cultural, social, political, and economic ties between African communities, the African diaspora, and the United States, such as the Young African Leaders Initiative. What? A Young African Leaders Initiative? Look, they taking their global domination shit real serious, y'all. Real serious. I hope y'all peep what they doing and picking up what I'm putting down. Okay, this ties into what happened with the Essence Fest. They were trying to basically push their culture forward by doing it through our culture, which is basically what that paragraph right there kind of states. Try to address challenges and opportunities to advance inclusion, belonging, and public awareness of the diversity, accomplishments, culture, and history of the African diaspora. Y'all know that don't include Black Americans because Black Americans got a Black History Month. So we know it don't include us. It's once again trying to advance them. Peep this one. Programs and initiatives such as the International Visitor Leadership Program to expand educational exchange programs between Africa and the United States. They trying to get more people over here, y'all. Programs and initiatives to increase public and private sector collaboration and community involvement in improving the socioeconomic well-being of African diaspora communities. You see how they sit up there and they sprinkle shit in there. Y'all see how they doing it. Programs and initiatives such as Prosper Africa to increase participation of members of the African diaspora in the United States with regard to trade, investment, economic growth, and development programs relating to Africa. And then it also says and adds real quick, like such other topics the Secretary of State considers relevant. What? That's vague. That's vague. So, anywho, there's that. And what does that all tie into? Right here. They had this meeting, 2023 Diaspora Initiative looks to tap into 1.7 trillion African American, which is really Black American purse. Yeah, they all bizzling all over the place. We gotta watch these folk, y'all. We gotta watch these folk. Cause this is what they do. Just like with Essence Fest, they try to make it seem like it's something. Make it seem like it's something that involves us, but it's really about them. It's really about them. And they got these dang Pan Africans, okay, and Democrats trying to push all of this shit forward. Try to push all of this shit forward. Because what the fuck? You don't have a leadership program for Black Americans. Why the fuck are you sitting up here trying to bring these folk from across the waters here talking about some leadership exchange? For fucking what? Anywho.